Hey guys, how you doing? We've got a really good video today from the Manhood channel. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it.
I posted a video about guys not knowing what they want in their 30s, and let me tell you, the comments have me like shook.
They
The amount of
should.
men saying that they don't want to get married because they don't want to have to take care of a woman is like absolutely mind blowing to me. Like, love is dead. It's dead.
No, it's not dead. Believe it or not, sweetheart, there's a bunch of men who would love to take care of a good woman. The fact that you have not been chosen and you think love is dead and no men find you attractive, I can tell you right now, you're a solid four. You know, you've got, I mean, you're a little cute on certain days, I guess, but you're definitely not attractive to me. And the attitude, thinking that men owe her something, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And she's not hot enough to need that. There's some girls who are eights and nines who, when they say, high maintenance woman, but she would be worth it because she's an eight or a nine. And the market says she's an eight or a nine. Men say she's an eight or a nine. She's worth the trouble. This woman, not worth the trouble. The other thing is, she says men don't know what they want. That's actually kind of gaslighting and projecting because it sounds like she doesn't know what she wants. It sounds like one day she woke up and she decided, hey, I want to get married. Why isn't anyone approaching me? And it's like, well, because you're solid four, you're solid four. That's probably why not you're not being approached. And the guys who do approach you, you're probably turning them down. The other thing is guys know exactly what they want. Hear me out and hear me good. Guys know exactly what they want. The fact that you have not been chosen is indicative of your actions, your behavior, your look. Life is a mirror, not a window. So when you're looking into the mirror and the universe isn't throwing things back at you, it's because you don't deserve it. It's because you don't have the skills, you don't have the attitude, you don't have the personality, you don't have the anything to need or to get what you're wanting. And if you don't, you need to change. I can tell you right now, I've listened to her for 2 seconds, and this woman's not getting married anytime in the next decade. I can just promise you that. She's going to have to change her entire attitude.
For anyone that has listened to men in the last decade, this should not be surprising.
Yep.
Because let's face it, ladies, men are no longer to expect anything from a woman in marriage.
And that's because women said they deserve, not we deserve.
When they talk about expectations, especially on social media, they get put through the ringer. And
Yeah.
that has leaked into the real world. Like, men have a lot to lose when it comes to
Well, now that social media and these women have wah-wah'd for the last decade that I've seen, they've gotten exactly what they wanted. Don't approach me. Don't look at me. Gym creeps. Now men won't lift and approach women in gyms. That was one of the best place to find a chick to work out with. And you girls crushed it. You girls did that. Now men have seen the social media creep post and we're like, if she's even recording in the gym, we don't want anything to do with her. Now, when women walk by and they're wearing booty shorts, men, they'll look at her, but they'll never entertain or talk to her. You know, there's things that women have done that have completely and make no mistake, the women have destroyed the dating market. If we let things continue, the birthing population is already at such a record low. We're in line for an extinction event within the next couple of generations. Um, and it's, believe it or not, it is entirely 100% woman's fault. Men have no part in this. This is a woman issue. Women have spoken up and said, I worship myself and men are to worship me and I will not accept anything less than that. And men have said, well, it's probably better that I don't lose half of everything I own, half of my retirement, half of my family, have children with this woman, pay child support. Women are incentivized to divorce. Men are incentivized not to get married. Make it make sense.
relationships, especially marriage. They are expected to give without requiring or wanting or asking for anything in return. A lot of men that have experienced that feeling in a real life relationship that he's been through, he has decided to remain single rather than put himself through that again. And honestly, what he sees on social media just reinforces that.
Yeah.
It's really only until he finds a good woman in real life, he finds that unicorn, that will ever be broken down.
They're not unicorns. I actually found one, and since I've been married, I've come into contact with probably like 40 different women who are very much so worth marriage, and they're married. And I've come across people that in doing my daily job and out and about that were single and are very, very much so wife material. So they're out there, they exist, and they're not a unicorn. And the way you find them is you go to places where these women are. So men, you want to find a good girl? Where do good girls hang out? The bar? The club? No. Never find a woman at a bar or club. She's for the streets. Period. End of discussion. You find a good girl at church. You find a good girl in a good family. And what do good families do? Sometimes they go for a walk in the park. Sometimes they go to the movies. They spend time together. I mean, think about this backwards. Like, where does a good girl hang out? Church. If you want to find a good girl, go to church. If you want to find a fit girl, go to a running club. If you want to find X, Y, and Z, go to the place where she's at. And then you can have a connection there. But yeah, this whole thing that, good men, they're like, men don't know what they want. It's because they know what they want that these women are single. And the women who are using dating as a game, they will remain single for the rest of their life. And we're seeing that on social media now. We're seeing 40, 50, and 60-year-olds single now. That's ridiculous. And they're miserable. They want to be married. They can't. They can't find anybody to foot the bill or deal with their crazy toxic personality. Feminism is toxic, period. It cannot exist with a good man. Feminism will not and cannot exist with a good man. So the good men are not going for feminist women, which ironically seems to be most all the population.
And that does happen occasionally. But for the rest of the guys, they would rather be single.
Right.
Men don't marry the love of their life. They marry the girl that's around when they're ready to settle down.
Are you projecting, baby girl? Your shirt says I love crying. You must cry a lot. What's really going on in your house? Why are you so negative towards men? Perhaps this happened to you.
That's the truth. So it doesn't matter how much you remind them of their mother. It doesn't matter how much you cook for them or the fact that you wipe their butthole.
Actually, it does. And if you do cook for them, you're probably going to be married and stay married. You should probably take your own advice.
When they shit themselves in the bed. It doesn't matter what you do for them. They will appreciate it, but they will take it for granted if they're not ready for something. He will never see you in that light. Men have to decide on their own that they're looking for something. And then when they decide that they're finally ready, whoever is standing in front of them, that is going to be the person.
This sounds like women, actually. She's saying men are this way. I think she's talking from experience because I know that men are not this way at all. And it's funny that she's saying this because this is how women are. They have to decide that they're ready. There'll be 1,000 guys walk right past her. I don't like him. He's not tall enough. He doesn't make enough money. He's not cute. His hair's weird. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the way he dresses. I don't like his shoes. I don't like his belt. All these things. Women have to decide that they're ready. And by the time they're in their 30s or 40s, because I just want to have fun, it's too late. You're on the clearance rack.
Person they will most likely end up with.
Yeah, we're getting married.
Don't. What kind of question you got?
I was gonna ask his age, but what's your zodiac sign?
She sounds ghetto and a half.
Sagittarius.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I hate that sign question. Cause what is it really making them pop the balloon for?
Yeah, I love this guy. He goes, all I said was the month I was born, and now they popping a balloon. This is crazy, crazy work, dude. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? And here's the thing. If you hit a girl with that sign stuff and she's actually into it, bro, she's going to be single the rest of her life. And you guys know it, and I know it. I've seen it in real life. There's people I went to college with who were into that zodiac crap. And believe it or not, it's a cult. The zodiac stuff is like pagan and it's like evil. It's not normal to think that a zodiac sign has anything to do with real life. That's like witchcraft. I mean, call it what it is. It's not something that, you want a good woman to be into. These are bad women. These are daughters of Satan, and they'll get exactly what they deserve. And it sounds like on social media, by them crying in the camera, that's what's happening. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I always love reacting to these women. I mean, just as soon as I think I've seen the worst that I can possibly see, there's another video where it's even crazier and they're delusional, man. Like, guys, if you're struggling in this situation, there's one piece of advice that I can give you today. Go to the place where good women are at and look there. Do not look in a bar. Do not look in a club. Do not look at work. Although they may be there, there's so many risks. Look for her in a park. Look for her at church. If you're not religious, then entertain the idea of being religious, not just to get a girl, but to, it'll only improve your life. Think about it this way. In pursuit of a girl, you want to improve yourself first, right? And as you're improving yourself along that path, maybe you'll come into an encounter with a beautiful young lady who has a good head on her shoulders, and then you get to know her that way. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later.